let me tell you, I don't know, because I was supposed to go be with this dude, but he's acting weird. So now, bitch, you telling me your business? I'm a little intrigued. I was like, why he acting weird? So she get to basically telling me how she been seeing this dude and that she like always goes to like go hang out with him at his grandma's house. You heard me. The baby mama always blowing him up, and he swear it's not nothing like that. But she just found out about the baby not too long ago. I said, how long y'all been talking? And she's like, we've been talking for some time, like on and off. And I was like, oh, maybe he just didn't want to tell you, you know? She's like, he got 2 kids. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Welcome back to the Pretty Candid Podcast channel. I am your host / storyteller, Marissa H. Recording here at Dawa Studios. Thank y'all so much for letting me come today. Y'all see, I ain't even got no intro music. We finna get dead into the story times today. And as you can see, judging by the title, we finna get into some things, okay? Before we do that, cousins, if you returning back, thank you so much. Please leave me a like. Let us grow. I got a goal of 1K by April. I'm trying to get there. Help me help you. I get more likes. I get more feedback on this. I can drop more content, right? If you are new here, though, feel free to go ahead and drop a like and hit that bell. I drop content every week, as you can see, and you're going to love it here, okay? Okay. Let me take a sip, too, real quick. Let's get dead into this story time. All right, y'all, so boom, right? This was like 2021, 2022. At this time, I was in Austin. Obviously, I had my small clothing boutique. I had plus sizes, regular sizes, everything, right? So around this time, I'm booming. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm selling. Like, it's getting to the point, as soon as I get off work, boom, 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 until like 9, 10 o'clock at night. The girlies is hitting me up for the outfits before they go out, everything. So I was one of those people where I believe in supporting any and everybody, right? Especially if you of color. I believe in you, a woman. I'm gonna try to support you just off the strength of I know what it's like, right? Right. So on Facebook, and I'm gonna tell you, I feel like Facebook be the start of a lot of BS and how you meet the wrong people. Okay. So I was on there, and I was one of those entrepreneurs where I'm talking a little mess, playing kiki keying on the Facebook app, but really deep down, I'm on this hoe trying to sell. I'm on here hustling. Like, I'm not on here just playing all the time. So okay, one day I come across me tagged in a post. And it was like, when I got tagged, I looked at it, and it was like a lot of different boutiques and other like people that do services. And the post was basically this girl, and she was saying like, oh, I'm looking to work with like the biggest names in Austin, and I'm looking to like throw a big event. I need all the like good vendors there, clothing, nail techs, everybody, right? Any kind of vendor. So I'm like, okay, like, this is cool. So I got tagged like 4 or 5 times. So I'm like, well, let me check it out, right? I forgot to hit the girl up. We're gonna call her Cracked. Y'all remember Cracked in that last story time? Like just remember. So Cracked ended up messaging me. Now, mind you, I don't know this girl. I've never laid eyes on her, heard of her, anything. And the black community in Austin is very, very, very small. So I was like, who is this, right? So nonetheless, she hit me up like, hey, girly, I seen that you were tagged on my post. I wanted to reach out, da-da-da-da. Would you have some time to talk? And I'm like, not right now, but definitely hit me up. I gave her a date. So that date comes, we decide we're gonna talk. She calls me on Messenger. And so basically she was looking to do like a showcase event where it was gonna be like part fashion show, part like vendor marketplace, and then she was gonna have some artists there. It sounded like a good idea, right? At the time, I hadn't heard of nothing like that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever. I was like, so are you looking to just have me like be in it? You know? And she was like, well, yeah, I thought, I saw your boutique. Cause like, y'all, my house to Noel, let me just really give myself a pat on the back. I had models, I had concepts, I had like shoot locations. I was not playing. I was a real brand, right? And so she was like, I see that you have like a whole brand, so I really just wanted you to be there, and I thought maybe you could even do the fashion show. I am geeked about it, but I'm not letting her know because I was about to have a new collection that came out. I had handpicked all the styles. Me and my models had talked about how we was gonna do their makeup and all of that, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, I kind of want to get to know a little bit more about the event and know like the ins and outs before I just agree. But it sounds like we're off to a good start. Like, so we were talking. She's like, great. I'll message you soon. We're going to get all into the details and all of this. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I want to say this. Remember I told y'all, I don't know nobody that know Cracked. I don't know nobody that know her. So I start asking like my cousins and homegirls and stuff. I'm like, hey, y'all ever heard of this girl named Cracked or whatever? He's like, nah. I asked my other cousin. She like, nah. She's like, let me see. I'll show her. She's like, I don't know her. I don't know her at all. And I'm like, okay. So that was a little like, that should have been red flag number one. And I know you like, why? It should have been. So time go by, and so we kind of keep in contact. This is like maybe 4 months out, maybe 4 or 5 months out from the event, right? One thing I did admire about her, before I talk my shit, let me say this. She was very much a like, I want to plan ahead type of person, and I'm the same way. So I was happy. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. Like, we on the same type of vibe. I get her, she get me. Like, this gonna be cool. Mind you, I'm not one of them people where I'm like, ooh, I don't know you, so I don't want to work with you. I mean, how you gonna get to know people, right? Right. Now, here's the thing, though, that I kind of was like, about. I remember telling her, like, if you're gonna have, like, several different people there that do clothing, you need to let me know because I ultimately want to sell some of the stuff that I'm gonna have people walking in, and you can't have too many of the same vendors. Mind y'all, I done did, like, 7 vendor events, 7 or 8, and 2 out of town. I know what I'm talking about, right? And I seen how it goes. So she was like, no, yeah, I've never thrown an event before. What the hell you mean you never thrown an event before? What? So I'm already kind of like, okay, all right. I was like, so you've never, she's like, well, I've thrown other events, but I've never thrown like a big major event. So I was like, okay, all right. Now around this time, I remember her having 2 upcoming small events. And she wanted me to come, and I was like, girl, I don't fucking know you. Like, I'm not finna just dry it. I don't even know. I'm one of them ones, like, I don't mind supporting. I know I just said that, but also, like, I have a lot going on in my life, so I'm not finna just drop what I'm doing to show up for you. And, like, I just met you. I'm trying to understand what's going on for the next event. So put a pin there. Cool. Time go on, and so like now we're trying to like figure out location. So then I'm starting to notice like the more she's hitting me up, she's being friendly. Naturally, I'm a nice girl. Like, I know I come off and I probably give bitch sometimes, but like I'm very nice and I'm very much like, if I can help, I want to help. So as time is going on, we're talking more, and she's asking me like, well, who else do you think should be in the show or be a vendor, and what do you think about location? And so now I'm kind of like, oh, did you hit me up to get the sauce? Like, because why you don't have an idea for this already, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna not be like that. So I started telling her other people. I mentioned another local brand that's in Austin. I told her, yeah, you should have them on there. They're very good. She's very good with what she do. I let her know about a guy I knew at the time that had a club. And I was like, we should do it there. Like, you should reach out to him, see if that's cool. I'm literally putting her in the cahoots of people to let her know how to do this, like, or to put her with resources to get her to plan out the event, right? Now, let me say this. And I want to say this first because I'm going to have to break this up into 2 different story times, maybe even 3. But I want to really hone in on this. The first agreement that we had, and the only agreement that we had, was that when it comes time for my models to be on there, she was going to have hair and makeup there for them because they're going to be other people getting their hair and makeup done. So she want to make sure my models are taken care of. I might even put that text up here. Y'all know I'm good for a receipt. So I was like, okay, cool. So really, my girls ain't got to do nothing but show up, get their promo. And that's how I'm looking at this. Like, my girls could get their promo. They can get content, all of that. Even though we weren't even in the content world for real around that time. But I'm looking at it like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. You told me I could walk in the show. I could bring my stuff set up there. I set up a table too and sell my stuff. I ain't got to pay no fee. And on top of that, really all I need to do is help you promote the event. And my model's going to get comfort and makeup in here. Cool. Bet. Right? Right. So one thing that I kind of be feeling uncomfortable with is when somebody try to get too close to me too soon. So now we like a month and a half into me knowing her, us talking about the logistics of the event. So at this point, we didn't lock down the location. She didn't ask out for other vendors and all of this. One thing I really want to say, and I don't really say this too often, but I get very annoyed with people because, like Nicki Minaj say, is this the thanks I get for putting you bitches on? Don't come to me, and this go for any and everybody. Don't come to me looking for resources, but you don't want to pour back resources into me either. Or you're not looking to give me some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as people want to be like, oh, I do everything out of love. I do everything out of love also, but don't just come trying to drain me. Pour back into me too, or do, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. I have a problem with that. I be putting shit on for people, and then it get, yeah, y'all gonna see in a minute. So, okay, I'm noticing that like she calling me more, because at this point we didn't exchange numbers. So now she calling me, we talking, we being a little bit more friendly. But it's getting to the point where she's starting to tell me too much of her business. So one day she called me. She's like, hey, Marissa, girl. And I'm like, hey, girl, what you doing? She's like, nothing. I'm actually finna go pick up the tickets. Like, I got the tickets printed out. I put the order in for them, so they're going to get printed out. I was going to come drop some off to you. I was like, okay, cool. I don't let nobody pull up to my own fucking house. But that day I did. So she pulled up, and she's like, oh, my God, you're so prettier in person. And I'm like, thank you. Appreciate it. And she gave me the tickets. I'm thinking that's it. She's like, yeah, so what you finna do? And I was like, I'm finna go pack up my orders that I gotta ship out tomorrow and be with my baby and, you know. And she was like, oh, I was gonna ask you, did you wanna go get a drink? I said, oh, nah, girl, I'm cool, whatever. I said, what you finna do? She's like, oh, girl, let me tell you, I don't know, because I was supposed to go be with this dude, but he's acting weird. So now, bitch, you telling me your business, I'm a little intrigued. I was like, why he acting weird? So she get to basically telling me how she been seeing this dude, and that she like always goes to like go hang out with him at his grandma's house. You heard me. So I was like, okay. I was like, oh, like his grandma stay with him or something? She was like, no, girl, he in his grandma's house. She's like, but just hold on. I was like, okay. She starts telling me how like he got this baby mama. The baby mama always blowing him up, but he swear it's not nothing like that. But she just found out about the baby not too long ago. I said, how long y'all been talking? And she's like, we've been talking for some time, like on and off. And I was like, oh, maybe he just didn't want to tell you, you know? She's like, he got 2 kids. Oh, what the fuck you want me to say? Like, I don't know. So she's just telling me all her business. And I'm kind of just like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. Cause like you starting to get a little bit too comfortable for me. And I don't really know what to say to you. So I'm gonna just kind of let that be the reason, right? I want y'all to know this, right? At some point, this is going to get too deep and too sticky. But the main thing that I'm telling this story is that we got to stop being resourceful to people who might not always be super resourceful to us. I'm going to have to break this up. I want y'all to know this did not go any better. It started off on a good note, and we came down real fast. I'm going to break this story time up, like I said, to 2 or 3 parts. Thank y'all for coming and joining me on my story time. Don't forget to hit that bell, leave a like. Thank y'all for returning, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.